Hello, welcome to Benny and Cars. To my Korean subscribers, please press the translate button and you'll be able to see the translation in Korean. This episode, I'll be doing my presentation in English. This is the first time in my channel, but I'll be talking about a very special car today. It's a Ford GT, the Le Mans race car. It's here at our store. So I'll take you out shortly and show it to you. In the meantime, please subscribe. Press the subscribe button for me. I would really appreciate it. We'll go outside and take a look. Here it is, the 2018 Ford GT. Yes, it is a 2018 model. It has, believe, has about 3,000 kilometers or miles on it. Slightly used, but it's a collector's car. It's a supercar. This is actually more rare than any Ferraris out there or Lamborghinis. It's comparable to those cars. The entire body is made of carbon fiber. It's actually made close to where we are, only maybe half an hour from us in Markham. It's built there specifically. That factory builds these cars. And as you can see, it has those openings on either side, the flying buttress, which is famous for, and the dual exhaust in the back with the splitters underneath. And in those lights, rear lights, you get air vents for the brakes coming out. It's a mid-engine design. It's a 3.5 dual turbo, high power. I believe it makes 646 horsepower. And the Le Mans race car version makes more than that, of course. It's a higher output than this. It comes with Brembo brakes, special racing slicks. So the tires are really like you can take it to the track right now and race it. And you feel right at home. Yes, as you can see, the Brembo brakes with gigantic rotors. Nice fit under the wheel wells, and you can see the gigantic cooling under the hood right there, where the radiators sit, and it's piped to the back because you need a lot of cooling for this engine. You can see how sleek the windshield looks, all LED lights, and we'll open the door and I'll show you how this door opens right there. And yes, these are gull-wing doors, as most supercars do have gull wings. And you can see it looks amazing. It's just the setup that it has. It is a typical supercar. The entire body is carbon fiber, as you can see, outside and inside. And if you go in, one of the things, yeah, if you go in there, you can see the special seats, the racing seats, and behind the seats, right there behind the head, there's a glass there, and you can see the engine bay, and that's where you feel all that vibration and sound of this brutal engine. It's like a very, very unique engine noise from what I heard. And let's go inside for a second. Yes, it's not that easy to get in, but you can see all the buttons on the steering wheel and the paddle shifters. All the buttons are there so that you don't have to take your hands off of the wheel. This has, I think, a 6-speed dual clutch transmission, which is quicker than a manual. That's why they put a dual clutch. And it shifts amazingly lightning fast. You can see the large screen with a few buttons there and nothing else. You can see the number of this car, J175. I think they produced about 1,000 GTs, Ford GTs in 2018. This is number 175. And you can see the dialing, the shifter and the buttons and the brake, all electronic, and the carbon fiber with the leather seats. This carbon fiber feels really good, feels really strong. And the Alcantara interior, it's like a suede interior. You got the matching buttress inside the dash, matching with the outside. And you got the air vents everywhere. I believe these are for the transmission cooler. And everything in this car is uniquely made for this car, except some of the buttons I see comes from the parts bin of the Ford brand. And there it goes. The door sounds solid and feels really solid. Yes, this is the Ford GT. Yes, I'm just showing you now the where the engine is and the engine bay. You can see the flying buttress and the engine bay opens, and there's a very minute trunk in the back. Yes, it looks really good. Those are the, this is for the oil, where the oil goes in. And the engine looks amazing back there. Yes, 3.5 V6. It's amazing how much power comes out of that small engine. This car is currently being taken by our owner, our boss, to his private collection and put there with his other supercars that he owns. And this is going to be his prized possession because in 2022, this car is going to be discontinued. This will be the last year, and they're not producing it anymore. So it will be an amazing collector's car. I know that he paid somewhere in between $1 million to $1.5 million US because he brought it from the US. It was from a buyer, in the seller from the US, and he's taking it right now to his garage. And I know that after next year, the price, the value of this car will just skyrocket. So yes, this is the 2018 Ford GT, the Le Mans race car. Yes. See you next time.